stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
In fact, the president himself got on the Trump tweet machine yesterday and said this. Sorry, but this is years ago, before Paul Manafort was part of the Trump campaign. But why aren't crooked Hillary and the Dems the focus? Also, another tweet, there is no collusion.
But there is focus. There's focus on the Dems. There's focus on Podesta, Hillary's campaign manager, and his brother, who last night threatened Fox host Tucker Carlson. Well, isn't that something? Start talking a little bit about the Dems, they get all excited. Listen to this.
At the direction of Manafort and Gates, companies A and B engaged in extensive lobbying on Ukraine. The indictment also says that the Podesta Group and Mercury were selected personally by Paul Manafort to lobby on behalf of Ukrainian interests. So if John Podesta's legal team has a complaint, it's not with us, it's with the Department of Justice and the Mueller investigation. But maybe we're being too literal about this, probably so. Podesta's lawyer wasn't trying to inform us of anything, but to threaten us to shut down our reporting on his client.
That's amazing. If that doesn't work, they lie. The other night, I was listening to Bill Maher, and he's talking about how that Fox never played anything about Flake. You remember the congressman says, I'm leaving, I'm getting out of here because of Trump, he's so bad as a president. But you also remember his ratings were down like 18%. He couldn't get elected. Well, listen to this. They're saying how Fox never brought up that story, talked about that. Really?
Because they didn't hear the Jeff Flake speech. They didn't know about it. It doesn't exist. The things that we talk about do not exist because they are not shown on Fox TV.
Fox took the Jeff Flake speech live, for what it's worth.
They showed it live?
Yeah.
But they didn't talk about it.
Oh, they didn't talk about it, right? Listen to this.
Pathetic, weak, gutless, spineless, never Trumper establishment Republican forces all lashing out against the president today. We have little snowflake, whiny Jeff Flake bashing the president. Instead of doing what? Focusing on passing tax reform for the forgotten men and women in poverty on food stamps and out of work in this country. Take a look.
We must stop pretending that the degradation of our politics and the conduct of some in our executive branch are normal. Reckless, outrageous, and undignified behavior has become excused and countenanced as telling it like it is.
So that was Flake talking. So Bill Maher lies, and he says, oh, Fox doesn't even talk about this stuff. Really? He talked about it. But here's what's really funny.
Talking about Hillary Clinton. Some of these issues are actually really important. The story about how millions of dollars flowed into the Clinton Foundation and $500,000 went to Bill Clinton's pocket, and then next thing you know, about 20% of our uranium reserves with speaking fee in Russia. Next thing you know, about 20% of America's uranium reserves.
All right, so Bill Maher plays dumb. He says, money went into Bill Clinton's pocket for speeches? Like he didn't know, right? Listen to this. Catch this.
Talking about Hillary Clinton. Some of these issues are actually really important. The story about how millions of dollars flowed into the Clinton Foundation and $500,000 went to Bill Clinton's pocket, and then next thing you know, about 20% of our uranium reserves with speaking fee in Russia. Next thing you know, about 20% of America's uranium reserves are in Russian
I'm not going to quibble that there are some Clinton issues. Yeah. Are you saying that they rise to the level of the Trump issues?
No, I'm saying we can do both. You know,
but
we're a nation
she's not president.
No, but it's
rise to the level of Trump issues. They stole $140 million. They got $140 million in bribes. The Clintons. And Bill Maher goes, well, that doesn't rise to the same level as Clinton. Wait a minute. Taking $140 million bribe to sell our uranium, which is against the law, to Russia, doesn't rise to what Hillary Clinton did? Are you kidding? I mean, what Trump did? I see what Trump did was worse than Hillary selling the or getting a bribe of $140 million. It just makes you sick. But here's my point. I don't want to talk about that stuff. Why? Because it doesn't make any difference to you. When you get ready to retire, when you put your head on your pillow tonight and you're going to sleep, and all this stuff is fun and we listen to it, but it's not going to make a hill of beans to you. It's not going to help you have more money for retirement. That's right. Bill Maher gets out of the studio and he goes to his $20 million home and he goes in his $150,000 whatever he's got car. Doesn't matter to you. You got to take care of yourself. Yes, it's great to listen to and it's interesting, but we got to focus on our retirement. We got to focus on making money because the government's not going to be here for us to take care of us. It's not. And that's why I'm having a webinar this weekend, and it's going to be from 12 to 3. It's only $70. I had 75 slots, or it was limited to 75 people. We have about 25 left. That's about it. So please sign up for it. And what we should talk about is, it's interesting today. How often, again, let me back up a little bit. Trump, a very important decision this week is to fill the chair of Aunt B at the Federal Reserve. Most people don't know what the Federal Reserve is or what it does. The Federal Reserve has more power than the president, and it answers to nobody. And the president has a perfect time to shut this thing down, to shut it down. Everything that when you lost $10.9 trillion between your house, between the stock market and 2008 crash, that's because of the Federal Reserve. The interest rate on your house, because of the Federal Reserve. Everything in your life, it affects the Federal Reserve, affects everything in your life. And the Federal Reserve is not there when they make decisions to make decisions for the country. What's best for the country? What's best for you and me? It's what's best for a handful of Americans that own this private banking cartel, these cockroaches. And I'm reading today, when I was preparing my show, it says home ownership, is down. Home ownership's down. Well, man, I heard the economy was booming. Everybody's telling us the economy is booming. How could home ownership be down? It is. I've been saying all along that it's because we don't have enough wages. We don't have enough good jobs. We don't have manufacturing jobs, construction jobs, drilling jobs, oil jobs. We just don't have enough of those kind of high-paying $38 an hour jobs. That's what we should be focusing on. But you can't focus on that when you have a Federal Reserve, because the Federal Reserve doesn't want us to have high-paying jobs. The reason why U.S. home ownership rate is declined from its peak at 69% in 2006 to 62.9% today, the lowest rate since 1965, and now we have turned from a country that once was home ownership to now we are a country of renters. That's what England was after World War II. And they got out of renting and tried to get into single home ownership, because single home ownership, that creates wealth. We're going backwards because of the Federal Reserve. If you can't find a good home, if you can't afford a home right now, it's because of the Federal Reserve. They are cockroaches. They are a crime organization to get very few people very wealthy. It's the Federal Reserve policies to sell all these foreclosed homes, the 9 million foreclosed homes in inventory, to the hedge funds that causing low inventory because they sold all the houses the banks had in foreclosure to the banksters to rent. That caused a shortage. That took prices and escalated prices. Builders aren't building inventory because they know the economy's not strong. That's why you can't afford a house right now, and prices are escalating and ownership's down. It's the Fed. More on that, making some money when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Are you interested in stock investing and learning how to buy and trade stocks? Phil Grandy and philsgang.com are offering a great opportunity to gain all the stock investing knowledge you need. On Saturday, November 4th from 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Phil Grandy will be hosting a live stock investing webinar that is designed for new and advanced stock traders. In this webinar, you will learn how to identify which stocks have the greatest potential to become a big leader. And more importantly, you will gain the knowledge of when to get out of a stock. In addition, Phil's gang will prepare you for a market pullback, so you don't lose your profits. Can't make the webinar? No worries. Phil's gang will archive this webinar for 2 weeks. Don't miss this limited opportunity. That's the Phil's Gang Stock Investing Webinar, Saturday, November 4th. To register, simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264 for more information.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month, Phil's Gang provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. Did you register for the Phil's Gang Stock Market Investing Webinar? It's this Saturday, November 4th, and archived for 2 weeks. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264 and register today. Did you register for the Phil's Gang Stock Market Investing Webinar? It's this Saturday, November 4th, and archived for 2 weeks. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. And register today. Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular Daily Information Sharing Live Market Webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Are you an investor or considering investing in the stock market? At philsgang.com, we offer a multitude of comprehensive stock investing services and professional support to our members. With philsgang.com, you get professional guidance on basic and advanced technical stock analysis. And just like the pros, you will gain the knowledge to recognize stock buy and sell patterns. Unlike other services available, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team host daily interactive live streaming investing webinar classes and programs. You get Phil's Gang timely notifications on your phone or mobile device. And all Phil's Gang material is archived, so you will never miss a beat. Plus, philsgang.com offers the best real-time stock charts for day traders and long-term investors. With clear charts, in-depth reports, and Phil's recommendations, philsgang.com makes it easy to learn and monitor your portfolio anytime from anywhere. If you're passionate about securing your financial future, check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And it's Halloween. Now, the only thing you have to be scared of is not the boogeyman. You got to be scared of the Federal Reserve. That's who you have to be scared of, because they are destroying your life. They really are. Welcome back to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Again, please do not miss my webinar this Saturday. It's archived for 2 weeks. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and sign up, or 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. And I'm going to do this. As you hear, I say every day, and this is what we do. We have 5 stocks, the same 5 stocks that we invest in all year long. We get in, we stay with them, we get out. When it's red, we get out. Green, we get in. The same 5 stocks. That's how you make money. That's consistency. Not looking at 1,000 million stocks, 5,000 stocks. Not listening to reading something in Barron's and go buy it. Listen to somebody on the weekend on Fox Bulls and Bears and the jibber jabbers on CNBC, the hot stock. Everybody looks for the hot stock, the hot stock. You're not going to make money that way. Nobody's going to make money that way. That's impossible to make money that way. The only people who make money that way is your brokers, your planners, your money managers. The way you make money in this business is stay with the same stocks. Because if you have the best stocks, like for example, in my group with my gang, we have Goldman Sachs, Intel, IBM, Caterpillar, and Schlumberger. Those are the top stocks. Those are in everybody's portfolio. We follow those same 5 stocks every day. We're so far ahead of those stocks, and we put them on our chart. The color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell. We're so far ahead. It's incredible. It works. I'm going to take a new group. I'm going to start this Saturday. It's going to be the industrial stocks. The industrial stocks are some of the most popular stocks that we have in this country. GE, 3M, Eaton. Give you an example, Eaton. If you were a gang member and you were with us and you're using the chart, the color-coded chart, and I'll show you this weekend on the MV2, it turned green in the end of August. It's still green today. Now, Eaton is up 14%. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made 14% because not every gang member gets in exactly the same time. But the stock is like a little business. Every stock is like your own little business, and it's like a profit center. And that's what you need, especially you people who are retired right now. Instead of going working at some public supermarket, some other supermarket, working a few hours a week, or working at Home Depot, that's crazy. Or Walmart, that's crazy. You don't need to do that. You don't need a lot of money. You just need to know when to get out. The reason you have no money and you hate the stock market because you never, ever, ever got out in time. Because you're not supposed to get out in time. It's just like the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve does nothing but make us debt slaves. So the very small group of the population, the 1%, even worse, the 1% of the 1%, can get very rich. They get very rich by putting us in debt. Trump has a great opportunity to shut that thing down. So again, I'm going to take Eaton, which is part of XLI. XLI is the exchange traded fund, and we're going to have about 10 stocks that we put in that basket. We can trade them as a group. So if you're real busy, and I'm going to show you how to do this Saturday, you just follow me on a video every day that tells you what we're doing. Get in, get out, add to your position, take profits. Takes you a minute a day. When I say a minute, it's not even a minute. For people who don't want to do anything, don't want to learn because you don't have time. I get it. And then what we're going to do is break out individual stocks. Like Eaton is part of XLI. United Technology is part of XLI. SNA is part of Snap-on. Give you a good example, Snap-on. Snap-on turned green in August. It's still green today. It's up 10%. We just need for it to turn red to tell us to get out. So you come Saturday, I'll show you how we're going to take this group, and then you're going to have a choice. You can follow my video where we're doing just the basket, or follow the video where we're going to take individual stocks that's part of that basket, and I tell you exactly what to do. This is going to be a great webinar. You're going to learn what the market's about, how to get out of stocks when you're supposed to be out of stocks, and to keep the cost so low. So join. First of all, you don't have to be a gang member, number one. If you want to join the gang, it's $39.95. Do both. Join the gang and come to the webinar. But you do not have to be a gang member. Okay, it's $70 just for the webinar. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, or go to my site, philsgang.com. All right, I want to finish up on this because this is very important, because Thursday he's going to appoint, a president is going to appoint a chair to the Fed, taking care of Aunt B. I think this is a disaster. He should be shutting down the Fed, not appointing a chair. Shut down the Federal Reserve. No matter what we do, unless we get rid of the Federal Reserve, shut it down, we're not going to get wage increases. We're not going to get good-paying jobs in manufacturing, construction, mining, drilling. It won't happen because the Federal Reserve wants to make sure it doesn't happen. The people who control the Federal Reserve make money by putting us in debt and make sure we don't have good jobs. That's what the Federal Reserve's about. The Federal Reserve has no oversight since its inception in 1913. Please listen to what I'm saying. It has no oversight. Congress can't tell it what to do. They're the ones that decide the value of the dollar. They killed, this is how good they are. They dropped the dollar. They crushed the value of the dollar by 98%. We lost 98% of our dollar. When you go to the grocery store and you put out $100 and get this little bag of food, it's them. Their debt, since they started the Federal Reserve, our debt has increased 5,000 times since December 1913. The Federal Reserve is behind all the debt. The gangsters at the Federal Reserve have more power over our economy than anyone, including the president. The Fed controls our interest. The Fed controls the money supply, how much they're going to print. They have the printing machine. The Fed regulates our banks. Are you kidding? A group of private citizens? The very, very wealthy, every decision they make before they put, whether they raise rates or lower rates, every regulation they put in the banks, it's all for them to make money, not us. For that reason alone, we need to shut it down. Take back the printing machine. Think about rate hikes to boost them up or to lower them. That should be determined by what's best for the economy, what's best for 300 million people, what's best for 167 million workforce we have. Not what's best for these gangsters on Wall Street. And we're going to appoint another gangster instead of shutting it down? What are you, nuts?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Are you interested in stock investing and learning how to buy and trade stocks? Phil Grandy and philsgang.com are offering a great opportunity to gain all the stock investing knowledge you need. On Saturday, November 4th from 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Phil Grandy will be hosting a live stock investing webinar that is designed for new and advanced stock traders. In this webinar, you will learn how to identify which stocks have the greatest potential to become a big leader. And more importantly, you will gain the knowledge of when to get out of a stock. In addition, Phil's gang will prepare you for a market pullback, so you don't lose your profits. Can't make the webinar? No worries. Phil's gang will archive this webinar for 2 weeks. Don't miss this limited opportunity. That's the Phil's Gang Stock Investing Webinar, Saturday, November 4th. To register, simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264 for more information. Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big, dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Did you register for the Phil's Gang Stock Market Investing Webinar? It's this Saturday, November 4th, and archived for 2 weeks. For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264 and register today. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The Federal Reserve is an independent agency, and that means basically that there is no other agency of government which can overrule actions that we take.
That's right. Imagine the power. The power. They have no one to answer to. And who owns it? This private bank. There's about 450 stockholders. They're the 1%. Out of them, 450 shareholders. Out of that, there's 145, 1% of the 1 percentile. These guys make a minimum $28 million a year, just in cash. They are the ones who make all the decisions. What are you, nuts? And the decisions they make, they're so powerful. Let me show you how powerful they are. Just pull out a dollar bill. Pull out any bill. Pull out. See, I got a bill here. Pull it out. And as you look at the bill, notice where it says Federal Reserve Note, right at the top. Federal Reserve Note. In the financial world, note is an instrument of debt. And the truth is that our system was designed to create as much debt as possible. Here's why. Think about it. The very wealthy, the 1% top, they're not on salary. When they can go borrow low money, low interest rate money, they create money from money. They can borrow $1 million, make $2 million. They can borrow another $1 million, make $3 million. They can borrow $300,000, make $700,000. When you are a person working hard, bring up your family, and you get a salary, you're a wage earner. You can't do that. So think what they do. They created the Federal Reserve so they can get very wealthy by borrowing all kinds of money, putting in policies that benefit them. As long as the country has a lot of debt, they benefit. But the person who's at a wage making $38,000 a year, $48,000, combined income $68,000, because of that debt, you can't get a raise. You can't take part of your $68,000 and put it in a deal and make $128,000. See, that's what they've done. And the debt keeps us from growing. Don't buy in this thing, wages are going to go up, the economy's going to grow to 3%. That's a bunch of nonsense. So that's why there's debt, and they make us the debt slaves while they get richer and richer. I mean, this is nuts. Think of it. Obama doubled our debt to take care of the bankers. $9 trillion to take care of the bankers that now, in 6 months when he left office, after 6 months, they paid him $1.6 million in speeches. He was just out of office 6 months, and he got over $1.5 million in speeches. What did he get the $1.5 million for? Do you really think he said something he never said while he was in office for 8 years? No, it's a payoff to make sure that banks could create as much debt as they could. Now, he's going to be part of that group. He wants the debt to grow so he can make money while the wage earner gets screwed. And that's why you don't see wage increases. The debt is precisely what the Federal Reserve System was designed for, to make us debt slaves so they can become richer and richer. If the government went out today, think about it, and grabbed every single... They said, well, we can just pay it off. We'll just pay off the debt. Really? You're going to pay off $20 trillion? Give me a break. If the government went out today and grabbed every single dollar in existence, we could not pay the national debt. Think about that. Think about that. And, I'm not even talking about the $13 trillion in household debt. I'm not talking about the corporate debt, the trillions of dollars of state and local government debt. Not even talking about that debt. Look, Trump has a chance to get rid of the Fed and drain the swamp. The Fed is in the deepest part of the swamp. The deepest part. Just drain it, Mr. President. Drain it. Drain the swamp. That's where the monsters are. These are the monsters. Drain them, drain them. Look, the greatest period of economic growth in our history, do you know, when there was no central bank? Do you know that? When there was no central bank. Because as soon as you have a central bank, it's only the benefit of few. What are you, crazy? They'll never admit this. Since the Federal Reserve was created in 1913, there's been 18 recessions and depressions. We would not have a recession or depression. No, we wouldn't. Look, our president, and I love him, and he's doing more than any other president ever has. Yes, he makes a lot of mistakes, and he makes some goofy, texts and whatever he does. But I'll tell his tweets. I'll tell him when he does a good job. I'll tell him when he's doing a bad thing. But here's what he's got a chance to do. Think about it. John F. Kennedy, 1963. He issued an executive order, 11110, which authorized the U.S. Treasury to issue debt-free United States notes, debt-free. And they were directly created by the U.S. government, so he didn't have to deal with the Fed. He was assassinated right after. That's the reason he was assassinated. The big boys, one of the reasons. The big boys couldn't believe he's going to start his own currency. He's going to start a debt-free currency. Are you kidding? He's going to issue a debt-free note. Trump can do the same thing. Trump's got the courage. Get rid of them. So now your wages are going to go up. You're going to have good jobs. See, most Americans don't even know that some of those debt-free notes are still out there. So we got a real problem here. We got a real problem. Unless the president shuts it down, he should get Ron Paul and put him in charge. Say in 2 years, I'm going to put him ahead of my executive committee to shut down and to jail the bankers and the banksters that run this thing called the Federal Reserve, to jail them and shut it down. You know, right now, our market, because of the Federal Reserve, is similar to where we were right before the 1938 crash. Nobody's going to tell you that except me. I'll tell you all about this one on Saturday. That's right. If you go back to just before the 1938 crash, we look exactly the same. Our home prices were declining, same as then. It's unbelievable. And the Fed gave us no warning. Why doesn't the Fed give us a warning? Come out and right now and say, oh, by the way, you better be careful, because the 1938 crash, we started to overlay, and it's almost everything is fitting in almost the same. What, they don't anticipate this? Of course not. They don't want us to know. You would think they'd be warning us about the similarities between 1938 and now. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Back then, think about it. 38 crash, the market dropped 48%. Back then, like today, at the recession, the U.S. was trying, just like today, aren't we? Back then, just like now, we're trying to find a way to normalize our economic policies. Exactly what was happening then is happening today. The U.S. economy then, like today, is looking for good for the first time. We're looking for savings. We want to find a way we can stabilize our economy. We need good savings. But like today, our savings, like then, were down. Like then, today's the same. People are spending more than their home take pay. That's what happened in 1938. Their savings was low. Our savings is low. They were back in 1938. They're spending more than their take home pay. Now we're spending more than their take home pay. The similarities are incredible. The unemployment rate back in 1938, like today, same thing. They said they dropped 10%. Isn't that what we're saying? The economy was growing back then. The market's rebounding then, just like today. Well, why isn't it Fed? Why is it me? Why am the lonely voice here saying, hey, wake up, everybody.
Want
go to
more
my
information
website,
on the show?
philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Are you interested in stock investing and learning how to buy and trade stocks? Phil Grandy and philsgang.com are offering a great opportunity to gain all the stock investing knowledge you need. On Saturday, November 4th from 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Phil Grandy will be hosting a live stock investing webinar that is designed for new and advanced stock traders. In this webinar, you will learn how to identify which stocks have the greatest potential to become a big leader. And more importantly, you will gain the knowledge of when to get out of a stock. In addition, Phil's Gang will prepare you for a market pullback, so you don't lose your profits. Can't make the webinar? No worries. Phil's Gang will archive this webinar for 2 weeks. Don't miss this limited opportunity. That's the Phil's Gang Stock Investing Webinar, Saturday, November 4th. To register, simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264 for more information. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month, or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month, Phil's Gang provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. Did you register for the Phil's Gang Stock Market Investing Webinar? It's this Saturday, November 4th, and archived for 2 weeks. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264 and register today. Are you interested in stock investing and learning how to buy and trade stocks? Phil Grandy and philsgang.com are offering a great opportunity to gain all the stock investing knowledge you need. This Saturday, November 4th from 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern, Phil Grandy will be hosting a live stock investing webinar that is designed for new and advanced stock traders. In this webinar, you will learn how to identify which stocks have the greatest potential to become a big leader. And more importantly, you will gain the knowledge of when to get out of a stock. In addition, Phil's Gang will prepare you for a market pullback, so you don't lose your profits. Can't make the webinar? No worries. Phil's Gang will archive this webinar for 2 weeks. Don't miss this limited opportunity. That's the Phil's Gang Stock Investing Webinar this Saturday, November 4th. To register, simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264 for more information. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Whether you are an expert or whether you are just beginning, it doesn't matter. My webinar this Saturday from noon to 3, archived for 2 weeks, because it'd be great to teach your kids this. Let them start learning how to use a simple chart that tells you when to buy, when to sell. Now, I'm going to also be talking about position investing, or we call it position trading, if you want to be very, very active. I'm going to show you that. But I think the more important one, okay, is for the people who, I'm going to work on both, but I think the one that you're going to be interested in, most people who are working hard, don't have time. You're a truck driver, especially truck drivers going coast to coast, contractors, the drywaller, the people who are the backbone of this country. Go home, you're tired at night. You don't have time to look at stocks, and then you get caught because you're going to give a little bit of your money to a broker and you get screwed with commissions. No, that's not going to happen. This way here, what you do is you log in. Everybody can log. They got computers today, and they have computers. You let your laptop. You got mobile devices. So you just go and say, okay, I'm in the XLI program, the Exchange Traded Fund for Industrials. You go in and it'll say, here's what I'm doing with XLI, the basket of 10 stocks, industrial stocks, the best stocks in the country. And I'll say, we're adding to this position. We're going to buy more. No, we're not. We're going to wait. It's consolidating. It takes 2 seconds. Just do the same thing. You don't send me the money. I'm not a fund manager. You just go online and buy XLI. Cost you almost nothing. And then I'll say, okay, we're going to take out of that basket of 10 stocks, I like Snap-on. We're going to take Snap-on. It turned green. Like, let's say this was back in August when it turned green, Snap-on. And Snap-on went up, I think, 14%, and it's still up. It still hasn't turned red yet. So we'll do both. I'll show you how we're going to do it. I'll explain it. I'm going to show you how the market works, show you how charting works, whether you're active chartist or you're just a person who just wants to do 1 or 2 investments a month. It's ideal. It works. It does. It's only $70. And please remember St. Jude, because once we start making money, we take care of St. Jude. Okay, I want to close out. I'm losing time here. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. We only have, I think it was the last break, 22 slots out of the 75. And so please, as soon as you can, do sign up. And especially, again, tell your kids. If your kids are, I would say 7th, 8th grade, high school, okay, this is ideal for them. Ideal for people who are working a little bit, they're retired and they got to have some job, just pick up a few coins here and there and you hate it. This is ideal for you. You can take one stock and I just tell you what to do with that one stock every day. Just do exactly what I tell you. Exactly what I tell you. And then when I say it's time to get out, I'll tell you, hey, okay, we got to turn mother's picture to the wall and leave. Then leave. When I say buy, buy. When I say sell, sell. When I say run like hell, just run like hell and follow me. It's that simple. It's not any harder than that. All right. Again, Trump has to make a decision. What we have with the Federal Reserve is financial terrorism. So powerful, the owners. There is no oversight. Trump can't tell them what to do, can't tell them to raise rates, can't tell them to lower rates, can't tell them to stop the debt, can't tell them anything. Can you imagine that? Very powerful people have convinced Congress back in 1913 to let them completely restructure our financial system. They were paid off, just like these guys own our Congress. Can you imagine going to Congress, powerful people, and say, we are going to take the printing machine from you, and we are going to make all the financial decisions, and you can't even audit our books. And they said, okay. Wonder how much money they got paid off back then. So what was the result? An incredibly powerful private bank called the central bank. Then they started to do those all around the world. Are you kidding? The debt around this world is, I forgot the number, but it was just unbelievable. Where's all that debt come from? From the guys who make the money on debt. If you're a wage person, you can't make money on debt. But but we have that debt to contend with. We had nothing to do with it. And that debt keeps us from getting a full-time job. We got to keep a lousy part-time job. Pay more for groceries. It's unbelievable. Today, 104 years after that stupid decision, can you imagine? They're still armed. The new generation of the 1% of the 1 percentile, about 145 people, are still armed with our printing machine. They have the sole power to print money, sole power to decide when they're going to raise interest rates, lower interest rates, no oversight, nobody can interfere. This is unbelievable. This is crazy. When I talk about it, understand the effect that took place on December 23, 1913, right up to today. This small group of ugly, dangerous people. They're more dangerous than ISIS. These are financial terrorists. These are greedy, ugly men. These are ugly men that if a puppy got run over in a road, they wouldn't even feel bad. They go take the puppy and probably eat it or just throw it on the side of the road like a fence. Who knows? They're so ugly, these people. Jamie Dimon. That phony. Unbelievable. 104 years, and we still have this system? This is crazy. The Federal Reserve is privately owned. And guess what? Nobody can be a director unless you're an elitist. You got to be a 1% of the 1%. We can't get a truck driver on there. We can't get a mason on the board. We can't get an air conditioning specialist on the board. We can't get a bricklayer on the board. We can't get people that work hard with common sense on the board. We're not good enough. You got to be a crook, like Cohen, they may make Cohen now the assistant chair, and he's the one I told you about yesterday, who got caught with inside trading. He made millions and millions and millions. He's got 23 homes. 5 homes. They're all over the place in New York State, in the mountains everywhere. They're all worth over $23 million each. How do you get that? Because he siphoned the money, okay, off of our communities, off of your house, off of your savings. Think of savings, how much you're getting into savings. Whose idea was to take a savings account from 5% down to nothing? Whose idea was that? The Federal Reserve. Could you raise your hand and say, or go to your congressman and say, I don't want you dropping my savings from 5%. I'm retiring. I need that money. I don't want you dropping that savings from 5% down to near zero. Go complain, Congressman. Congressman has no place to go to complain. He can't complain to anybody. There's no place to go sit and talk with anybody. You can't even get in the building. They'll shoot you coming through the doors. This is crazy. So what do we got to do? Let them continue hallucinating prosperity. That's what they do.
The economy been doing nicely.
Yeah. Hallucinate prosperity, why don't you?
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
Yeah. Hallucinate. Keep hallucinating. Look, take this Saturday, and by the way, you don't have to be there. It's archived for 2 weeks. I'll show you my charts. I'll show you if you're very active and you want to be trading every day, what we call a position trader. Or if you want to just invest, you want to be in long periods of time, but you just want to be assured, when am I going to get out? I want to be able to get out. I want to get out. Can you assure me of that? And the answer is yes, and you'll see it. I'll show you on Saturday. I'll show you on Saturday a little W formation they call it. A little W, just like a W, just a regular A, B, C, D, W, is a powerful buy signal. You don't need these guys helping you. You think you really need these dopes, these guys?
I think infrastructure has Home Depot up 20% in a year. Spring break is upon us. It means fast food restaurants are going to surge. McDonald's up 20%.
Everything's up 20% with these guys. That's the clip that just grinds my gears the most. Makes me an ugly old man. That's grumpy when I hear that. I mean, anybody that gets on TV and says up 20%, how does he know it's going to be up 20%? When Snap-on turned green on September 7th, I wouldn't have the nerve to tell anybody it was going to be up 20%. I don't know. But here's what I do know. When to get out of Dodge so we keep the money we make. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Call now. There's 22 slots left. Please, you're going to have a good time and you're going to learn a lot.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
Are you interested in stock investing and learning